Excellencies and honorable guests, our event will continue with welcoming remark by His Excellency